Hey guys, Jay Nasty here. What is up, boys? How you guys doing today? So today's video is just one of my first gameplays that I only recorded. It's not very good gameplay. It's just a nice little comeback of us winning in the headquarters game. If the gameplay looks like shit, my apologies. I haven't been recording anything really. I don't plan on uploading, and I just streamed on Saturday and went pretty well. I might just stream like once a week or something like that, but I don't have any plans, I guess, of committing to Call of Duty this year. In my opinion, and this is going to be a multiplayer review, so if you want to listen to it, go ahead. If you don't, be my guest. You can leave the video now. But this is a multiplayer review. I'm not going to judge Modern Warfare for anything else, Spec Ops or campaign. Really haven't touched it. I've heard some good things about the campaign, heard some bad things about the Spec Ops. But anyways, today's gameplay, I'm using the Odin. It's an alright gameplay. I don't know how the fuck I just died right there, I'll be honest with you guys. This is the type of shit that I don't understand right now in the game. Full sprint, getting shot at, ADSs, and I die instantly. That's just been a recurring issue. But anyways, I kind of want to give you guys my review. I know a lot of you guys are asking if I should buy the game or if it's a good game. I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't liked the Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 2 is pretty good until they nerfed the SMGs. But early Black Ops 2 is the last time I really enjoyed a Call of Duty. Black Ops 3, same thing. I kind of liked it, and then they nerfed the SMGs, and then it just kind of went to shit. I'm an SMG player. I like to run and gun. I like to play fast. This game just really punishes you for trying to do that. The maps, certain maps, especially Ground War, I like to play Ground War. Quarry, if they have the A side of the map, I can't do anything. I literally cannot do anything. I am forced to play a certain way. I am forced to play slow. I am forced to fucking camp like a retard. Sorry if that offended you, but that's just the truth. I like to run a gun. I don't like to peek my corners. I don't like to do that. I'm not Green Goblin, bro. That's a Green Goblin video. I remember him talking about it on Bootleg, where he's just camping on a fucking head glitch, and he's talking about pre-aim every single one of your corners. I just don't like that mentality. I want to run a gun. I want to get in your face. I want to just make the gameplay as fast as possible. I'm a person that likes constant action, and when I'm playing a game mode 32 versus 32 in Call of Duty, and I'm only dropping, on average, let's say 40 to 50 kills, something's fucking wrong. I'll be honest with you. Something is fucking wrong. I can go play Modern Warfare 3. I can go play 6v6 with Specialists in its prime, and I would drop 70 to 60 kills. No doubt, easy all day. If I went to Ground War and ran Specialists, a lot of times I would get at least 80 to 90 kills. That's just with my gun, okay? That's just with my gun. Not trying to get kill streaks, not trying to do any of that shit. To try to push the pace in this game right now is almost, it's practically suicide. It really is. There's a lot of issues with the game. I'm going to give you guys just a quick breakdown. I know you guys all know there's the maps. The maps are probably some of the worst maps in Call of Duty history. It's like somebody fucking, had a piece of paper down and they kicked some fucking Legos on it, and that's how they decided to do the maps and the spawns. It just is a clusterfuck. I feel like the game developers, they didn't really touch the game too much or have any feel for the game or any of the Call of Duty game or series. Essentially what I'm trying to say, I know that sounded really fucking stupid what I was trying to say right there, but I just don't feel like the developers have any understanding of the game. That's why they kind of push skill-based matchmaking. The whole thought of skill-based matchmaking doesn't click in my head, just for the sheer fact that Call of Duty is not a competitive shooter, whether you want to believe it or not. I know they have pros that play this game on console, which they would get dumpstered by on PC players, just saying. But the fact that it's not really a competitive shooter in my mind. There's a lot of issues with the game. They have to ban a lot of the things. They have to change the game completely to make it, playable. But one thing that I want to say is that skill-based matchmaking, the fact of the matter is your whole goal is when you play a game is to get better at the game. If you're playing the same type of player and you're doing the same thing over and over again, how do you know if you're getting better at the game? You really have no idea if you're getting better at the game, because the caliber, as you get better, the caliber of player is getting better, and therefore you have no... your KD is not getting higher. Your win-loss is not getting higher. Essentially, you're just staying stagnant. You feel stagnant. So that's why I don't like skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people think it's to protect bad players. The one thing that bad players are going to do is they're going to get better over time, whether they believe it or not. But if you put them against all other bad players, they're never going to have a sense of being better. They're never going to see somebody... I remember when I was a kid playing Halo 2, and there was a player that was in my lobby. I was like a level 7. I was a brand new player, and he was level 16. And I was like, holy fuck, I want to be that guy. I want to do good like that guy. And he was at the top of the leaderboard, and I just wanted to be like that. And it gave me some motivation to get better. It made me push myself. Things like that aren't going to happen in skill-based matchmaking lobbies. In a game like this, especially with the randomness of the game, the easiness of the guns, the snipers, shotguns, ARs, all these guns have no recoil, no sway, one shot. It's just not, you're not going to know if you ever got better, in my humble opinion, because most gunfights in this game, let's be honest, are not very skillful. You just point, aim, and shoot. and that's really all you have to do. It's just a very low skill gap kind of Call of Duty. I think my KD is roughly around 2, which is probably the lowest it's ever been in a video game. It's pretty sickening if you ask me. I know on Black Ops 4 did pretty well. I know I did pretty well, especially on console. On PC it was a little bit more difficult just because people on PC are, they can aim and shoot a little bit better. But on console, I didn't have any trouble getting nuclears or anything like that. But on this game, if I were to play on console, I've seen some guys uploading some nuclear gameplays, and they're kind of playing in parties. They're playing really slow. They're not really moving very much. They're kind of playing really, really campy. And I know in Modern Warfare 3, I would never have to do any of those things to get a Moab, to get a nuke. I wouldn't really need to play like a little bitch. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to bash any of these guys, but that's just the type of playstyle that you kind of need in order to go on a 24 kill streak in this game. Overall, guys, my biggest complaints about this game are obviously the maps, the gunplay. A lot of it is just really frustrating. 90% of this game is frustrating. About 10% of it actually feels like, a Modern Warfare game. What else? The claymores in this game, the equipment are pretty nuts. Claymores definitely need a nerf. They don't even make fucking sense. The perks are very watered down. The kill streaks don't make any sense. A tank is a better kill streak than a kill streak, which doesn't make sense. A tank is more durable than some of the kill streaks in the game as well, which doesn't make sense as well. So a lot of balancing issues that I don't understand how they made it into the full game are actually released at this moment. Tanks need to get the fuck out. A lot of the maps are horrendously spawned. Capping a B flag should give you an advantage. It shouldn't give you a disadvantage. If I'm playing an objective game mode, I should be rewarded that for my kill streaks. Score streaks need to come back. They need to get rid of this kill streak shit unless my Harriers count towards my next streak. Either make it kill streaks or make it score streaks. You're making it gun streaks, and that doesn't make any fucking sense in my opinion. I can't push the pace in this game. The legacy issues that we now have, where the ghost doesn't show up on the minimap, the view kick headshots are still in there. What else did they do? Also one thing that I want to throw out is like the fact that my Harrier strike can't destroy a tank, or when I'm in an AC-130 that the tank is showing up as a red box to shoot at is pretty disgusting as well. What else? Like I said, the perks are just watered down shit. I mean, perks don't even make you feel stronger in this game. They don't make you change the way you play the game. They're just there. They're just there. Perks are just there, and I don't really like that. The attachments in this game are just so overcomplicated. It doesn't make fucking sense. If you made pro perks like Modern Warfare 3, you get a lot of your stalker, you get your quick ADS, you get all these attachments that help you steady aim. But now they took that off, and it just kind of doesn't make sense to why they would take that off, if that makes sense. They're overcomplicating things that are been in the past. They've been proven to work. Right here, I get flashbang, and the alert thing doesn't go off, and I die out of the map. Didn't even know what the fuck was going on. The same lobby shit. I want to be in the same lobbies. I'm sick and tired of getting thrown into games. As a solo player, my win-loss is terrible. I'm never going to play. There's no point in even winning in this game. You're not even rewarded for capping flags. But overall, guys, I would say this is one of the worst Call of Duties I've ever played. This was a nice little comeback. This game has its moments, but they're very short-lived. This game is pretty shit, and it's very hard to push the pace, and it's very hard to run and gun in this game, especially on certain maps where there's obviously more more advantages than others. Like for instance, A side on Quarry is so much better than the E side on Quarry. It's a night and day difference. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. The game, like I said, it's mediocre at best. Multiplayer review, I heard the campaign was really good. I'm not going to knock on the campaign, but these devs for these Call of Duty games need to fucking pull their head out of their ass. Stop talking about safe spaces for new players, and stop being liking some really weird fucking shit on Twitter. If you guys go to that guy, the Joey guy, the game developer, go look through his tweets, and he's like anti-police. He's really fucking weirdo. I'll see you guys there. Peace.